I've been asking executives, why does China not have a chip shortage with their cars? David, why is China kind of not sweating the program?
Welcome back, friends, for one more update from the world of EV stocks. In case you're new to this channel, please do consider subscribing. And if you live in the United States, you can get 2 free shares worth up to $1,850 just by following the link in the description. Now enjoy the rest of the video.
NIO just announced their Q1 results last night, and they beat street expectations on almost all important fronts. What especially stood out is the vehicle margin. NIO improved their vehicle margin beyond 21%, and it will cement NIO's argument to become an efficient profit-making company very soon. We believe the Wall Street is also taking note of these numbers, and as a result, last time we checked, NIO was trading up by almost 5%. Another gigantic update NIO unveiled yesterday was the news on NeoPark. NIO began yesterday the construction on the gigantic NeoPark, a joint venture between NIO and the Hefei municipal government. The first phase of the NeoPark will cost $7.7 billion. Once complete, the industrial park would span nearly 17,000 acres and boast of an annual production capacity of 1 million electric cars. For comparison, Tesla's Fremont facility spans 370 acres and has a production capacity of 500,000 units. We'll now show you some exclusive images from the unveiling of NeoPark from the Chinese media now. NIO has also made a big announcement that they will publish more information about entry into Europe on May 6th. These are pretty massive updates, and big institutional investors have been quietly loading up on the NIO stock in anticipation of these developments.
I'm actually going to go off the board a little bit. I know we were all waiting late yesterday to hear from Tesla, but going to go off the board a little bit. I find NIO to be interesting, quite honest with you. I think there's potential upside, and there's the support, if you will, from the Chinese government. So just going to go off the board a little bit. But like you, this is going to be an exhaustive week, but I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, NIO, the Chinese electric car maker, competitor to Tesla in some ways, its own company in certainly other ways, Lee. What is it about NIO? I mean, this company kind of, it gets its knocks. A lot of people are skeptical, kind of came out of nowhere. What is it about NIO that you like?
I got a few gray hairs, and I think about Toyota when I was a kid. You've got the support of the government there, and I think that means a lot. You were talking earlier in the show about the travel, and actually just the car travel and the way it's picked up as compared back to 2019. There's a ton of opportunity in the market, in their home market, if you will. And I think that just bodes well for the company. In addition, they're doing some work as it relates to power generation and getting vehicles charged up quickly. So I think that bodes well for the company long term.
Yeah, I mean, really an interesting pick there, and the stock has done very well. I mean, obviously, if you bought it, well, I guess any time before now, you've made some money on it, at least. You're obviously not interested in taking profits. You're going to ride this out.
Exactly. Absolutely. And, the pullback that occurred, I think, presents a buying opportunity.
Okay. Pulled back, buy the stock. You can see it going back to last year, down a little bit. Very quickly.
NIO management also addressed the concern on chip shortage. NIO believes in spite of chip shortage, they will continue to grow in Q2, and again deliver more than 20,000 vehicles. That means NIO will deliver a total of more than 40,000 vehicles from Q1 and Q2 combined, in spite of all the difficulties. Now, given that Q3 and Q4 are traditionally far better quarters for automotive industries, we believe NIO should deliver well more than 40,000 cars for Q3 and Q4 combined, meaning the annual delivery is on track to get close to that magical 100,000 mark in 2021. And it might be worth mentioning that NIO reported a final negative EPS of just 4 cents for Q1. This means they are indeed very, very close to reporting positive EPS this year, and with a little luck we should see that coming in either Q2 or Q3.
What is the electric vehicle market in China looking like as you focus your attention on the second half?
Yeah, 3月份对中国的智能电动汽车产业来讲是
March was a milestone for China's smart EV market, as it was the first time EVs accounted for more than 10% of new car sales. More and more individual users are buying EVs, and I think this is a very good start. I'm very optimistic about the market this year, including the second half.
Okay, some analysts are saying that you are going to be able to ship or deliver 185,000 units this year at NIO. Is that an achievable target?
In
the first quarter, we delivered 20,000 cars, and we reached a milestone of 100,000 units earlier this month. We are very confident about the delivery outlook, but we don't comment on the specific numbers.
Every time we talk to you, we talk about competition and the fact that competition is only becoming more intense. We've got the likes of Geely with their Zeekr brand next to us, Evergrande, the real estate developer, even they are getting on in the EV space. Is this a healthy development? Does it concern you?
这就是中国啊，我是欢迎竞争的。
I welcome competition as that quickens innovation. We are seeing many new companies entering the market, but this is a very long-term market. I don't think it's a short-distance race, but a long-distance running. We are very confident in long-term competition.
This year, BMW, Audi, Mercedes, they're all coming out with their own electric vehicle brands. Is this the year, 2021, where those legacy car makers really make an impact on the EV space?
We see legacy brands launching competitive products. Still, they are latecomers in the smart EV field. They still have much work to do. Besides them, we are also watching for big technology companies such as Xiaomi, Huawei, and Baidu entering the market. We need to see the market holistically.
A number of automakers obviously feeling the impact of the global chip shortage. There was a suspension at NIO for 5 days. Is that the end of it? Do you see more pain and more pressure ahead when it comes to those supplies of chips?
The chip shortage significantly impacted the entire automobile market. As our quantity is relatively small, we are confident we can weather the situation despite many challenges. We hope the supply improves in the second half of the year, but the second quarter will be very challenging.
What are the steps specifically that you're putting in place to address that chip shortage?
We built a team which oversees the entire supply chain to monitor which supply will affect our capacity. I think the mechanism is good. We started this last year, and it ran well in the first quarter.